Never go up against the Sicilian when death or loss of limb is on the line. Ha ha! Ha ha! When trying to cure an incurable disease, you need a game plan. Otherwise, instead of having one foot in the grave, I could end up with two. Ah! That asterisk really should be a question mark. There's relatively little known about complex regional pain syndrome. Officially, it's incurable, but asking various members of my medical team, they've had patients who beat CRPS. Cat burglar! I don't have any statistics on how likely this is, but there seem to be two key ingredients: catching it early and sheer luck. I have that one working for me, but don't know yet about that one. Lefty, may he rest in pieces, had CRPS. Now the game is trying to save Mr. Right from the same condition. If I fail, then the game shifts to pain management of the most painful chronic pain disease for the rest of my life. No pressure. Tactic 1. Meds, meds, and more meds. Each of these M&Ms represents medicine I take in a day. Don't eat the pain pills! Tactic 2.
The nervous system is a lot like a home security system. When functioning properly, it alerts you to threats that need your attention. Get out of my house! CRPS is like a security system that went off over a legit threat, but is still blaring about it years after the real threat has passed.
Makes it mighty hard to sleep. Ooh, cheetah! So we need to convince my body's alarm system to simmer down. I'm not saying to attack it. Just poke it a bit, repeatedly and frequently. This is way less fun.
Limbs affected by CRPS can get so hypersensitive to touch that they can't even stand the feel of a sheet, sock, or shoe.
I have a physical therapist who specializes in CRPS. We spend most of our time trying to desensitize my sympathetic nervous system. For example, these fancy gloves have a different texture on each side. Not these gloves, those gloves. While I sit there gently caressing my foot with oven mitts, I'm educated on how the body processes pain, because studies show that when a person understands how pain works, their perception of it decreases. Knowledge is power. We finish up with getting my foot accustomed to pressure without putting my full weight on it. Tactic 3. Repeatedly poking my sympathetic nervous system isn't enough. Sometimes we have to poke it with something pokier.
Stop treating me like the personification of your sympathetic nervous system.
Excuse me a minute. Sympathetic nerve blocks sometimes help reduce CRPS symptoms.
Behold the sympathetic nerve block.
Anesthesia is available, but I tend to be in a rush, so I'll skip.
I wonder why she's in such a hurry.
Hey doc, should I be concerned that you're trying to give me a nerve block when you don't have any hands?
No, you should be concerned because you robbed my house and I'm holding a sharp object.
That was really on pins and needles. See what I did there? We'll make this a weekly tradition for 3 weeks and see how it goes. Tactic 4. Some research shows that exercise can be beneficial for CRPS sufferers. That's kind of a vague benefit, but I'll take a vague benefit over no benefit. So I asked my doctor if the research was talking about specifically exercising the affected limb or whether it meant getting the patient's heart rate up. So after clearing it with him, I started pedaling on this sweet ride.
Always consult your doctor before beginning an exercise program. Nothing in this video is medical advice.
Bob's a bit of a dummy, but he's right on that one.
Who you calling a dummy?
Sorry, Bob.
How are your symptoms?
Spreading.
That's not good. Let's max out your med dosage.
If each of these represents 100 milligrams of one particular medicine, I went from this to this.
More M&Ms.
The side effects made it a tad harder to function. But I can stay awake marginally longer when given stimulants. Also turns out that I have the superpower of sleeping through stimulants, but not through kids. I'm trying to sleep, you trigger hut. Tactic 5. Did you know that people go to Italy not just for the amazing food? Spaghetti sauce flows through. Oh, that sounds Russian. Spaghetti sauce flows through my Sicilian veins. People from around the globe travel to Italy because doctors there discovered that bisphosphonate infusions can successfully treat CRPS. I'm not sure if it's more of a cure or whether it just puts the disease into remission. At this point, I'm not too picky. I'll take what I can get. Apparently not that shoe. Any improvement would be awesome.
The United States doesn't have the same treatment because our FDA approval process is more rigorous.
Which is so frustrating because this treatment has been working in Italy for years. If the meds won't come to me, then I guess I'll just have to go to Italy to get gelato. I mean, the meds. $25,000 for 4 days of treatment? Ugh. So much for getting in touch with my Italian heritage while curing incurable disease. Tactic 5 again. Due to financial constraints, we'll swap out a potentially game-changing infusion with proven long-term benefits for an injection that may provide some short-term pain relief. Is it just me, or does that feel like a terrible trade? Ketamine injections are used for depression, but because it increases neuroplasticity, it may help with CRPS. It's not a cure, but it's worth a shot.
Behold the like and subscribe buttons.
Those 5 tactics are my first line of defense.
If the CRPS pushes through, then we'll discuss a spinal cord stimulator.
The stakes are crazy high. While amputation is the last resort, I'm understandably nervous since treatments failed when I had CRPS in my amputated leg. So that's the game plan. I'll keep you updated on the score, because I'm going to do everything in my power to save Mr. Right. I think that's my cue to go.
Get out of my house!
If anyone asks, I was never here. Never going against the Sicilian when death is on the line. He's got a little Sicilian in him too. Masks are terribly comfortable. In the future, I'm sure everybody will be wearing them. Really. Never going against the Sicilian when death is on the line. You can laugh now.